Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us here this evening. We're going to hear some brief statements from our Interfaith Manager, Sas Adams, and then from our Community Support Officer, Dan Coultas, before we observe a minute's silence in honour of the Queen. Sas.
Thank you. On behalf of the Pagan Federation, I'd like to express our condolences to the Queen's family, friends, and all those affected by her sad passing. She was titled Defender of the Faith. Her duty was to that of the head of the Anglican Church, but she went far beyond her duty that was dictated for her. She expressed sentiments to be defender of faiths. She actively visited synagogues and Nazi camps, showing her grief and support to Jews affected by the Holocaust. She visited mosques in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks to show her solidarity with those affected by Islamophobia. She was initiated as an honorary ovate at one point, I believe in 1946. Being a woman of deep faith herself, she understood and stood with those of us who find solace in our beliefs and spirituality, whatever those beliefs might be. So may her light continue to shine from the halls of her ancestors. And thank you for your service, ma'am.
Thank you, Sas. Dan.
In 1946, Princess Elizabeth Windsor was initiated as an honorary ovate in a ritual overseen by Druidic high priestesses in Wales. Whilst she was not herself a pagan, Her Majesty showed great respect for the ancient customs of all the lands she would come to rule over, including paganism, at a time when it was still largely shunned by the establishment and witchcraft was illegal. Queen Elizabeth embodied many pagan values: honesty, respect, loyalty, and dignity, to mention but a few. But the one that stands out to me is one of the most important heathen values, that of keeping your oaths. On her 21st birthday in 1947, she made an oath dedicating her life to the service of the nation. She kept that oath for 75 years, 70 of those as monarch. For those 7 decades, she only had 2 days a year off work, and even 2 days before her death, she continued to do her duty, swearing in her 15th Prime Minister. Her first had been Winston Churchill. With her death on the 8th of September, the oath she made as the 21-year-old heir to the throne was finally fulfilled. Ma'am, it has been an honour to serve you. Your duty is done. Be now at peace in the halls of your illustrious ancestors.
Thank you, Dan. Alongside other faith communities this evening, we will shortly observe a minute's silence in honour of Queen Elizabeth II. There are many of us who in our lifetime have never known any other monarch until the last few days. Queen Elizabeth II has been a constant in our lives, with many other aspects of life have changed. As a person who feels the call to serve others, I have considered her an inspiration. She was called to her role as Queen at an incredibly young age for such responsibility, and she did so for 70 years with a strength, level of commitment and sense of honour that many of us can only aspire to achieve. My wish now, that her duty is at an end, that she can rest peacefully, safe with her ancestors, and in the arms of Philip, the love of her life. Rest in peace, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Thank you for joining us here this evening.